अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मद व अला मुहम्मद। आगा सरोश का कलाम है बाबुल हवाइज की शान में। मैं हूँ दर अब्बास है और मेरी जबी है। मैं हूँ दर अब्बास है और मेरी जबी है। सब कहने की बातें हैं, फलक है ना ज़मी है। मैं हूँ दर अब्बास है और मेरी जबी है। ज़ख्मी है मगर करबो बला कितनी हंसी है। ज़ख्मी है मगर करबो बला कितनी हंसी है। जन्नत कहीं दुनिया में अगर है तो यहीं है। जन्नत कहीं दुनिया में अगर है तो यहीं है। उतना ही यकीन है तेरी इमदाद का मुझको जितना मुझे ज़हरा की दुआओं का यकीन है। उतना जितना मुझे ज़हरा की दुआओं का यकीन है। कब मश्क छिदी याद है अब्बास को लेकिन, कब मश्क छिदी याद है अब्बास को लेकिन, कब कट गए शाने ये उन्हें याद नहीं है। मैं हूँ दर अब्बास है और मेरी जबी है। सुनते हैं कि बेतेग भी लड़ता है सिपाही, अब्बास तो हाथों का भी मोहताज नहीं है। हमराहे इमाम आएंगे अब्बास भी एक दिन, हमराहे इमाम आएंगे अब्बास भी एक दिन। इस बात का हर टूटे हुए दिल को यकीन है। क्यों मिदहते अब्बास में लुकनत है ज़बां को, क्यों मिदहते अब्बास में लुकनत है ज़बां को। देखो कहीं मजलिस में सकीना तो नहीं है। देखो कहीं मजलिस में सकीना तो नहीं है। किसने कहा लौट आया हूँ मैं करबो बला से, मैं भी हूँ वही और मेरा दिल भी वही है। उतरी थी सरोश आए तत्हीर जहाँ पर आबा से अलमदार उसी घर काम की है। मैं हूँ दरिया मास और मेरी जबी है। सलवात बहुत ज़बरदस्त। खैर से छुट के आई है ज़ैनब, सदमे दिल पर उठाई है ज़ैनब, खब्र शह की बनाई है ज़ैनब, कुछ यतीमों को लाई है ज़ैनब। कहती है रोके लो खबर भाई, ख़त्म अब हो गया सफ़र भाई। मैं हूँ ज़ैनब फलक सताई हूँ, तुमसे मिलने यहाँ मैं आई हूँ, और लुटे काफ़िले को लाई हूँ। भाई क्या क्या सितम उठाई हूँ, शाम तक नंगे सर गई ज़ैनब, क्यों ना पहले ही मर गई ज़ैनब। उठ के देखो तो एक नज़र भाई, टुकड़े सदमों से है जिगर भाई, हो गया है सफ़ेद सर भाई, झुक गई है मेरी कमर भाई, वादा पूरा मैं करके आई हूँ, पुश्त पर ताज़ियाँ निखाई हूँ। सारे कुनबे को साथ लाई थी, मेहनतों से ये घर बसाई थी, मैंने दौलत ये माँ से पाई थी, हो गई दफन जो कमाई थी, अब हो क्यों कर मेरी बसर भाई, हाय किस मुँह से जा ओ घर भाई। घर कोई पूछे किसकी जाई है, खबर किसकी ये तू बनाई है, मुझको किस्मत कहूँगी लाई है, मैं बहन हूँ ये मेरा भाई है, थे नबी के ये मानने वाले और मुसलमान थे मारने वाले, क्या बताऊं शहीद की हालत, तन था जख्मी थी धूप की शिद्दत, और नमाजी प्यास की शिद्दत, सर उठाने की भी न दी मोहलत, दफन इस जा है नामवर भाई, दे दिया राह में सर भाई, थी मुक़द्दर में मेरे रुसवाई, क्यों न दरबार ही में मौत आई, पेश हाकिम गई ये दुख प्याई, गुस्सा आया था पी गई भाई, जो हुए जुल्म से गई ज़ैनब, सबके रोने को रह गई ज़ैनब।
الهاشمي الذي اسمه في السماء بأحمد وفي الأراضين بأبي القاسم محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الأطهرين، سيما أولهم أمير المؤمنين وآخرهم بقية الله في الأرضين. أما بعد. For the happiness of Hazrat Zahra Marziyya, for the enlightenment of the graves of your marhumin, of the graves of the Shuhada, Ulama and Siddiqeen, for the safety of the followers of Ahl al-Bayt around the world, and for the safety and the hastening of the reappearance of Hazrat Baqiyatullah al-A'zam, Arwahun al-Fida, please recite your loudest salawat. All praise due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one who is Rahman and the one who is Rahim. Our time is very short, as Salat al-Maghrib is in the next 10 minutes or so. So I won't spend much time on the majlis, but rather move more towards the masa'ib. And I was thinking, whose masa'ib is it that I should recite? And then when Ahsan Uncle was reciting the salam at the start, my mind went to Abul Fadl al-Abbas. Only God knows how dear Abbas was to Ahl al-Bayt. That dome that you see on the other side of Bainul Haramain, it stands there with its grandeur, reflective of the grandeur of Abbas himself. Abbas is that individual that when Sayyid al-Shuhada comes to his body, he recites some lines. He says, Abbas, that eye that would sleep knowing that you were alive, today shall stay awake out of fear. And that eye that would stay awake out of fear, knowing that you were alive, Abbas, tonight that eye shall sleep. Abbas was that individual. He was so dear to Abi Abdullah. They were brothers. Abu Abdullah would look at him and say, Abbas, nafsi lak al-fida. Abbas, may my soul be sacrificed for you. Abbas was so dear to Abi Abdullah, was so dear to Ahl al-Bayt, that Abu Abdullah, while Abbas was alive, Abu Abdullah never said, Hal min nasirin yansuruna. But after his Abbas went, that's when he started to say, is there anyone that will help us? This is who Abbas is. From the time of Fajr of Ashura, he was coming constantly to Abi Abdullah. My master, give me permission to go out and fight. Imam would look at him and say, my brother Abbas, أنت صاحب لوائي وأنت كبش كتيبتي. Abbas, you are the commander of my army. You are the flag bearer of my army. Abbas, how can I let you go out and fight? And Abbas again would go. The ashab all went and they died. And Abbas came again and stood in front of Abi Abdullah. And Abu Abdullah said to him that Abbas, Anta sahibu liwa'i wa anta kabshu katibati. Abbas, you are my flag bearer. Abbas, you are the commander of my army. Abbas, how can I let you go? Ali Akbar went, Qasim went, Aun and Muhammad went. One by one, the children of Aqil and the children of Ja'far went. All of them were gone. And now again Abbas Abbas stands in front of his Imam. Give me permission to go out and fight. Imam looks at him, says, Abbas, how can I let you go? How can I let you go? You are the flag bearer of this army. Some say that Abbas said something, but my heart says that Abbas did not say anything. Abbas is that individual that was annihilated in the love of his Imam, but rather the tears that strolled from the eyes of Abbas called out that where is that army he left that I am the flag bearer for? Either it was the tears from the eyes of his brother Abbas, or it was the sound of the children calling Al-Atash, Al-Atash, that Abi Abdullah looked towards him and said, Abbas, if you must go, then let us go and bring water for the children. Both brothers mount upon their horses. Abu Abdullah and Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas both make their way out towards the Furat to bring water. Fighting their way towards the banks of the Furat. Their aim is the Furat. They fight their way. The army realize if both brothers are together, we will never be able to defeat them. They drive a wedge of men in between them. They separate Abu Abdullah from Abbas. They force Imam al-Hussein back towards the tents. Now Abbas is all alone. He makes his way towards the Furat, fighting until he reaches the banks of the Furat. Now Abbas stands in the cold water of the river and he places his hands in it. He lifts the water towards his lips, but at that moment Abbas says to himself, Ya nafs min ba'd al-Husayn huni. Oh nafs, will you drink? What pleasure is there left in this world after your master Hussein? Will you drink this water while your master drinks the syrup of death? Abbas takes the water and throws it back. He fills up the bag of water. He places it on his shoulder, and Abbas now mounts upon his horse. He begins making his way towards the Khayyam. These Khaymagat that you just saw, and you see where Abbas is buried. That is the distance that Abbas is making his way. He's trying to reach these Khaymagat. You are in that land where Abbas himself rode. He tries to ride back, fighting his way, but one man hiding behind a date palm strikes off the right arm of Abbas. Abbas calls out, Wallahi in kata'atumu yamini, inni uhami abadan an dini. He calls out, Wallah, by God, even if you cut the right arm of Abbas, I will never stop defending the religion of Allah. Abbas continues riding towards the tents. Abbas's focus is on the tents. Another man comes, he strikes off the left arm of Abbas. Abbas addresses himself. He says, O self, don't fear the disbelievers. Focus on your aim. Now all Abbas cares about is riding towards the tents. Hurmala says, I realized that the heart of Abbas was in this bag of water. I took aim and I fired an arrow into the bag of water. As the water began to flow upon the ground, the maqatil sayfa waqaf al-Abbas. Abbas stopped his horse. He watches the water flow to the ground. At that moment, Umar ibn Sa'ad orders 4,000 archers to take aim at Abbas. They begin firing their arrows. Abbas's body is being peppered with arrows from all angles. Abbas is unable to stabilize himself on the horse. An arrow strikes the eye of Abbas. Abbas bends forward. As Abbas bends forward, a man comes, seeing the back of the head of Abbas, with an iron bar strikes the head of Abbas. As Abbas begins to fall, he calls out, Ya akha, adrik akhak. Oh brother, come to the aid of your brother. When Abbas called out, there were 4 cries that were heard in Karbala. Abbas cried out, Ya akha, idrik akhak. At the same time, when this was heard, the first call came from Zainab. The first cry came from Zainab. She called out, Oh Wahijaba. Oh, now I know what my father meant, that Zainab, you will be taken prisoner to Kufa. The second cry came from the army of Yazid. They said, attack the tents of Imam al-Hussein, for Hussein is gharib. The third cry came from Imam Hussein himself. He called out, Alan in kathara dhahri. Now my back has been broken. The fourth cry came out from Sakina herself. She said, Oh Uncle Abbas, return. I won't ask for water again. Abu Abdullah makes his way to the body of his brother. When he sees Abbas's lifeless body, Imam Hussein stands and cries at his body. He turns back towards the tents. They say, why didn't Hussein bring back the body? He just stood there by his brother. He recited. Why didn't he return back with the body of Abbas? They say because the first reason could be that the army of Yazid had said, attack the tents. Hussein is all alone. So he went back to defend the tents. Usually when he sat with the bodies of Akbar and Qasim and Aoun and Muhammad, he knew that his Abbas was still alive. But now his Abbas is not in the tent. Hussein must return. Where is it that Hussein must go? Says the second reason was that Abu Abdullah himself said, Alan in qasara dhahri, that my back has been broken. He couldn't lift the youthful body of his brother. But the third reason, they say, and it is why the Maqatil say, فَقَطَّعُوهُ بِصُيُوفِهِمْ إِرَبًا إِرَبًا, that when Abbas fell to the ground and he called his brother, they surrounded Abbas's body from all 4 sides and they began to mutilate the body of Abbas with their swords, such that the body of Abbas was in no state to be brought back in one piece. ألا لعنة الله على القوم الظالمين وسيعلم الذين ظلموا أي منقلب. إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون.